Good afternoon. Welcome to a new video of Crypto Michael. As you know, I'm providing daily TA videos on this channel. If you like the content, please like beneath, reply your view and subscribe to the channel. That would be helpful for me as well, and you get notifications when there's a new video coming online. Today we're going to discuss Ripple, Stellar and Bitcoin. Essentially, the question is, when are the majors waking up? And of course, it's debatable what you could qualify as a major nowadays, as the valuation is probably outdated and will shift a lot in the coming year, as I assume that other projects will take some serious spots in the top 10 or top 20. But currently we also have some other large caps, and we know that if you want to see altcoins move around, you want to see these majors start moving. And we might be getting close to them. However, there's still some more confirmations to go. And as we've seen, small caps doing well, some mid caps doing well, it's time for the majors. And when are the majors going to move? When Bitcoin is bottomed out. And currently Bitcoin is fighting the trend and fighting to stay inside the range, while people are very rapidly flipping from bullish to bearish bias already, while the price is still hovering above the 9k zone and is still in an upwards construction, as 8688 is the crucial area to hold. So what we're going to discuss today is, first we can discuss some portions about Bitcoin. We can discuss a little bit about Ripple and Stellar, and then we're finishing this video off, as there's not much more to discuss aside from Tomo Chain, as Tomo is doing really well. So let's discuss. Do I have it here? Where is the right chart? It's gone, it seems like. Alright, then we have to do it the other way. This is the crucial area that has to hold in general. So what you don't want to see, if you want to sustain this higher low construction we have here, is that we lose these previous higher lows, in which case this is untested, this one we have, this one we have. So even if the price of Bitcoin is dropping some further down and we can't reclaim 9.3, the actual acceleration south and the volume increase we are seeking is going to occur when we lose the level at 8.6. So what do we expect from there is that if we lose 8.688, or in this case this OB, most likely we wick towards 7.3 to 7.2 and close above this OB at 7.6, as that's basically untested. So the daily time frame shows a construction that, okay, from this perspective we have got lower highs, definitely. From this longer perspective we still have higher lows. This is still lower highs. Debatable, you really want to see the higher high occur here. But overall we are still inside an upwards trending structure, in which we are currently going to test the lower support levels. If we check the 4-hour time frame, we can see that we actually have witnessed a rejection at 9.3, in which we are checking for support here again. This overall construction, we see that there's a range high around 9.6, 9.8, which has been tested quite some time already. We had distribution here, drop beneath, and immediate drop down towards the support levels, and currently we are hovering around support again. This OP has not been tested yet. So the question is that we've got a bearish retest here. How far is this drop gonna go? In the bearish example, what you should see if you want to be bearish and you want to see continuation south, is that you want to see a drop towards likely the area around 8.2, 8.5, this area, in which we see an acceleration in volume and then a bearish rejection at 9.1 or 9k. And then you can see continuation, and we're targeting this. In the other example is that we drop towards the 8.8 zone, bounce back up and confirm here, in which we bounce back above 9.1. So in this case we have rejected 9.3. We are dropping south now. If we bounce back above this support later on, and attack 9.3 and reclaim 9.3, we are going to attack these highs here, and then we are likely at the end of the downwards correction for this move on Bitcoin. And given that then we are at the end of this correction for Bitcoin, in the bullish case, if we don't lose 8688, you can assume that altcoins can start showing strength. At this moment we are not seeing any, as you can see. We should be showing the other chart, this chart. In this case you can see that the Ripple had a support at 19.5, lost support, rejected here, and currently we are facing the next support area, as this is the OP as next support. If we lose this support level, then it's likely that we're going to test the lower support zones, which in first case is 16 cents, second case is the area around 14 cents. However, if we hold this support and are able to reclaim the previous level for support again, which is the 19 cent zone, you can assume that we're going to overshoot and going to attack these range highs around 23 cents. So the key area to watch for Ripple itself is this 19 cent zone. If that flips, you can assume that we're continuing towards the upwards notion. In general, if you want to assume that we're going to see bullish perspectives on the BTC chart, there is a slight occurrence that we've got a bullish divergence here, which is usually an indicator for some upwards pressure. In general, you want to see a reclaim of this previous support area between 2400 and 2500 sets. That's the support area. In this case, if we break through this support level, we can assume that we're going to test the highs here. In small, we've got the exact same chart here, in which means that we've lost the 2060 support zone, bearish rejection, and now we're also making bullish dips on the smaller time frame. So once we reclaim this 2060 level, we can overshoot and start testing the 22.5, 22 zone. If we get enough strength, we can start testing this level, and if we break this level, you can expect an overshoot towards 32 to 38. So it all starts on the smaller time frames, and when the smaller time frames start to reverse, you can assume that the larger time frames are also starting to reverse. And if the larger time frames are starting to reverse, then you can expect significant new impulse waves on the markets. This chart you see on the XRP, you see the exact same on EOS, you see the exact same on Litecoin, and you see also on Stellar that we're currently still acting inside a range in which we are facing the range resistance. We have tested that for many times, and currently we are facing range support, one of them at least, including with the 100 day and 200 day MA still acting as support. And yes, trading takes time sometimes, and in this case we see that we don't want to lose this green zone here. If we hold, we are still acting above the 100 day and 200 day MA. If we bounce back up and reclaim the previous high at 70.50 or even 70.80, we can start continuing towards this range high, and if we break above, I'm not surprised if we get towards 1800 sets. Bad side, if we lose this previous support level and we drop south, it seems likely that we're going to test the lows at 600 sets again, but that's all depending on Bitcoin. So concluding of this video is that we have to get a support level for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is still in an upwards construction. If Bitcoin bottoms out and starts to grind upwards, it can still take weeks before we're getting to the range high. If we get there, the majors will start making some serious movements, and that's an indication that they will be doing very, very well. If we go back in time on Bitcoin, we can see that Bitcoin did the exact same construction here. Sideways construction after a rejection, after which the breakout of this construction targeted a very impulsive move, and then the majors started to move. However, the majors started to move in this period already. So in this case, if we hold this 8688 level and we start to grind like this, and here comes the acceleration later on, which I'm targeting the highs as an LF6 to 12k as first TPs. but we wouldn't be even surprised if we test 14k. This area, the majors will do really well. As in this case, the alts BTC pairs will probably drop as there's such a heavy move upwards to occur on Bitcoin that's usually the occurrence on altcoins. So you want to see the area hold here. If we do and we reclaim 9.3, we can continue ranging towards the upper levels and then we are in good shape. If we lose 8.6, 8.8, I would assume we're going to test the low 7Ks. So, thank you for watching. If you like this content, please subscribe to the channel, like beneath, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.